For people looking to enjoy themselves for a few hours, there are so many entertainment options. And when they choose to go to the movies, they want more than just a great flick. They want a great experience. And a key ingredient is great popcorn. Nothing can match the taste, or the aroma, or the sound of a fresh popped kettle of popcorn. Love it. A good movie gets customers in the door, and if the popcorn is perfect, the whole experience works. We don't make the movies, but we do make the popcorn. WEAVER popcorn. It's popped in theaters across the US and around the world. We think WEAVER popcorn is the very best, and in a second, I'll show you why. But for everything we do to make this popcorn great, it's what you do behind the counter that makes the most difference. You store the popcorn, pop the popcorn, season the popcorn, and serve the popcorn. But let's back up the movie and show you where this popcorn was born. WEAVER was founded by this guy, WEAVER, in 1928. And today, the Weaver family is still running the WEAVER popcorn company. And guess what else they make? Nothing. Weaver makes popcorn, period. In fact, as you'll see next, they're kind of obsessed with popcorn. Obsessed in a good way, of course. It all starts here, with the popcorn plant. It's way more than just, let's throw some popcorn in the ground and grow more popcorn. It's big science, and only Weaver does it this intensely. In the popcorn business, we're the only company with an in-house hybrid research program. We grow hybrid plants that are specially designed to make kernels that are consistent in size, shape, taste, and poppability. Poppability. Told you it was big science. What that means is kernels, specially designed over decades of research, to have a hard shell that keeps it together when the heat is on, so that when the kernel's core expands, pop! You have a large, perfectly shaped piece of popcorn. All that science in the lab shows up here, in the field. Acres and acres of popcorn plants that are growing under the care of farmers who get it. They know what goes into getting popcorn right, so they get their part right. And when the time comes to harvest, these farmers are all about getting the corn off the plants without scuffing the kernels. Scuffing prevents a kernel from popping all the way, or popping at all. In the popcorn business, scuffing is bad. Alright, non-scuffed popcorn, let's hit the road. Next stop, the WEAVER HQ, where we're going to take your picture. That's right, every single kernel is cleaned, screened, and sized. Kernels and other material that isn't going to pop are removed. Then, smile for the camera. They are optically scanned right here. If one doesn't look exactly right, it gets booted, along with the kernels on either side of it. Man, that's picky. But picky processes are what please picky popcorn eaters. Say that 3 times fast. No, don't. We gotta keep moving, just like the popcorn. Into the bags, onto the trucks, and heading your way. And when it gets there, that's when you take over. And there's still plenty of picky to think about, like where you store it. Indoors at a constant temperature, away from pests. If you open a bag, make sure the open bag is stored in a sealed container. Popcorn can go stale, even unpopped. So when you get a new bag, don't put it on top or in front of the bags already there. Put it behind or under. Pull from the popcorn that's been in storage the longest. First in, first out. Okay, let's pop us up some WEAVER. First thing is the kettle. Get it hot before you add the popcorn. In some kettles, the preheat can take as long as 5 or 6 minutes. Turn on the motor that spins that spinner thing inside, and turn on the blower warming switch. Each kettle requires an exact amount of popcorn and oil. Add it now, either using the oil squirter thing or by hand. However you do it, no more, no less. It's super important to get the popcorn oil mix exactly right. If you're adding salt, it goes in now. If you leave the choice to your customer, keep the shaker ready. WEAVER popcorn generally takes between 3 minutes and 20 seconds and 3 minutes and 40 seconds to be cooked properly. Cooking times may vary depending upon your popper. Cook it less and all the corn doesn't pop all the way. Cook it too much and it starts to burn and stink. Not good. Time's up. Dump it in the warming box and give it a couple of tosses. Some kernels might not have popped in all the excitement, and they need to drop to the bottom. The best way to do that is metal on metal. Run your scoop along the bottom of the popper and go easy, okay? This will keep the perfect kernels in perfect shape. The smell of fresh cooked popcorn is the best advertising you have. So pop up another batch and keep the aroma wafting across the lobby frequently, and especially during peak times. And when someone follows their nose to your station, popcorn, must have popcorn. Handle the stuff with care. Scoop it from the bottom, remember, metal on metal, and just let it fall into the bucket or bag. When it's full, it's full. Hey, you're not doing anyone a favor by trying to jam in a few more handfuls. That just breaks their kernels, and in some cases, breaks their heart. Well, some people love popcorn, and they are counting on you to make it perfectly. We've done our part, from the lab to the field to the facility. None of it matters, though, if you don't finish the job by popping it and handling it like it needs to be popped and handled. And since you put so much effort into it, remember to offer a sample to anyone who has not purchased popcorn. They might get hooked. I guess that makes you part of the Weaver family now, too. Thanks for watching, and thanks for doing your part, your very important part, in helping to make a trip to the movies something special and delicious.